This is the red mare hanging out in the beautiful Scottish evening sun. And she's not quite in what we call the place of peace, which is where she's in an almost meditative state. That's when we stand and we do lots of breathing together. And I just think about stillness. It's the closest I can ever come to meditating, and that's what she's given me, her great gift of stillness and peace. And there, she's moving into it now, you can see. And I particularly wanted to make this video today because there's a panorama program this evening about ex-racehorses who fall through the cracks, and some of whom are killed, not in a good way, not humanely put down for their own good, but, well, from the previews it sounds very brutal. And that's always a huge sadness. It would be a sadness with any horse. And we know that all horses fall through the cracks, but it's a particular sadness for me because I grew up in racing. And I have ex-racehorses, and the thoroughbred for me is the creature that, yes, lifts my heart and fills my heart and touches me like nothing else, really. And there's a part of me that thinks, well, this is a good thing because everybody who loves thoroughbreds must make sure that no horse falls through the cracks. Oh, she's off. Okay. This is always where the filming goes a bit wrong, isn't it? You going to stand still for me? Yes. Are you going to stand still? You just want some love. Okay. She says, I'm not a performing monkey. And you're going to talk for hours. And I want my tea. Look at that face. That's a I want my tea face. Anyway, let's see if we can keep going. There, yeah, you see, she thinks Flo's got her tea. There we go. You stay with me. Good girl. Okay, shall we reset? Yeah, one horse falling through the cracks, one horse lost is one horse too many. And so, from what sounds like a very dark program, a ray of light could, I hope, come. And sometimes perhaps one needs the sensational to get everybody to pay attention. What I would say is, I know a lot of people who work with ex-racehorses, including a really very wonderful woman called Dial Bathnot at Retraining of Racehorses. And I know that the welfare standards are extraordinarily high. So there's a lot of good. There are a lot of good stories to tell. It sounds like tonight's story is not going to be a good story, and I think all of us who love racing have to be brave and listen to those ones as well and see what we can do, all of us, to make things better. And one of the things I try and do is show, by these funny little videos, what the ex-racehorse can do. How the stereotypes aren't true, how the thoroughbred is the most intelligent, the most versatile, the most loving, the most responsive, and often the funniest breed I know. Obviously, I'm biased. But if you give them a little time and a little patience, remember that they are just horses. They're just quicker than most horses because that's what they were bred for, but they're just horses. They live happily out in fields. They do the place of peace. This one wasn't very fast in her racing career, but she was a sprinter. And look, what, just stillness and calmness and ease. So that's my tiny contribution, because the more people who understand that the stereotypes aren't true, that the thoroughbred will change your life. She changed mine. Then the fewer of these magnificent animals are likely to find themselves without a home. And everybody involved with these horses can do their own little bit. And if we all do our own little bit, then the lost horses won't get lost. So that's how I'm choosing to look at it. Yes, this is my little bit of balance. This is my little bit of love. And this is the red mare.